Alrighty, folks. All right, I am back for Success Principles. Let me go ahead and grab the book. Okay, I'm back. We will be picking up today with Principle 2. Be clear why you're here. Decide upon your major definite purpose in life and then organize all your activities around it. Brian Tracy, one of America's leading authorities on the development of human potential and personal effectiveness. I believe each of us is born with a life purpose. Identifying, acknowledging, and honoring this purpose is perhaps the most important action that successful people take. They take the time to understand what they're here to do, and then they pursue that with passion and enthusiasm. What were you put on this earth to do? I discovered long ago what I was put on this earth to do. I determined my true purpose in life, my right livelihood. I discovered how to inject passion and determination into every activity I undertake. And I learned how purpose can bring an aspect of fun and fulfillment to virtually everything I do. I'd like to help you uncover the same secret. See, without a purpose in life, it's easy to get sidetracked on your life's journey. It's easy to wander and drift, accomplishing little. But with a purpose, everything in life seems to fall into place. Hold on, I forgot to. To be on purpose means you're doing what you love to do, doing what you're good at, and accomplishing what's important to you. When you're truly and passionately on purpose, the people, resources, and opportunities you need naturally gravitate toward you. The world benefits too, because when you act in alignment with your true life purpose, which may at first glance seem selfish, all of your actions automatically serve others. Some personal life purpose statements. My life purpose is to inspire and empower people to live their highest vision in a context of love and joy and harmony with the highest good of all concerned. I inspire people to live their highest vision by collecting and disseminating inspiring stories through the Chicken Soup for the Soul series and in my inspirational keynote speeches. I empower people to live their dreams by writing practical self help books like this one, Tapping into Ultimate Success, and The Power of Focus, by designing courses for high school and college students, by conducting seminars for individuals and corporations that teach powerful tools for creating one's ideal life, both at work and at home. Here are the life purpose statements of some of my friends. It's important to note that they have all become self made millionaires through the fulfillment of their life purpose to inspire and empower people to achieve their destiny, uplift humanity's consciousness through business, to humbly serve the Lord by being a loving, playful, powerful, and passionate example of the absolute joy that is available to us the moment we rejoice in God's gifts and sincerely love and serve all of His creations. To leave the world a better place than I found it, for horses and for people too. Once you know what your life purpose is, you can organize all of your activities around it. Everything you do should be an expression of your purpose. If an activity didn't align with your purpose, you wouldn't work on it. Period. What's the why behind everything you do? Without purpose as the compass to guide you, your goal and action plans may not ultimately fulfill you. You don't want to get to the top of the ladder only to find you had it leaning against the wrong wall. There's a small caption here. The To Inspire and Empower People was a Robert Allen quote, co-author of The 1 Minute Millionaire. Uplifting humanity's consciousness through business was DC Cordova, co-founder of the Accelerated Business School. Serving the Lord was Anthony Robbins, author of Personal Power and Get the Edge, entrepreneur and philanthropist. And then To Leave the World a Better Place, that was Monty Roberts, author of The Man Who Listens to Horses. When Julie Marie Carter was a child, sorry, not Carter, Carrier, she was a very big fan of animals. As a result, all she ever heard growing up was, Julie, you should be a vet. You want to be a great vet. That's what you should do. When she got to Ohio State University, she took biology, anatomy, and chemistry, and started studying to be a vet. A Rotary Ambassadorial Scholarship allowed her to spend her senior year studying abroad in Manchester, England. Away from the family and faculty pressures back home, she found herself one dreary day sitting at her desk, surrounded by biology books and staring out the window, when it suddenly hit her. You know what? I'm totally miserable. What am I doing? I don't want to be a vet. Julie then asked herself, what is the job I would love to do so much that I do it for free, but that I could actually get paid for? It's not being a vet. That's not the right job. Julie thought back over all the things she'd done in her life and what made her the most happy. Suddenly it hit her. It was all the youth leadership conferences that she had volunteered at, and the communications and leadership courses she had taken as elective courses back at Ohio State. How could I have been so ignorant? She thought. Here I am in my 4th year at school, just finally realizing I'm on the wrong path. Been right here in front of me the whole time. Never took the time to acknowledge it until now. Buoyed by her insight, her new insight, Lee spent the rest of her year in England taking courses in communications and media performance. When she returned to Ohio State, she was eventually able to convince the administration to let her create her own program in leadership studies. While it took her 2 years longer to finally graduate, she went on to become a senior management consultant in leadership training and development for the Pentagon. She also won the Miss Virginia USA contest, which allowed her to spend much of the year speaking to kids all across Virginia, plus launched a national speaking career to empower youth with messages of leadership and character. By the way, Julie was able to do this at only 26 years old. Testament to the power that clarity of purpose can create in your life. Today, Julie has reached over 1 million young people as one of the top national youth leadership speakers for student conferences, high schools, colleges, and youth programs worldwide. You may have seen her on NBC's Today, The Today Show, or Fox News, in New York Times, or as a success coach for teens and young women featured on a goal-setting TV show on MTV. Julie even received an Emmy nomination. Learn more about Julie at www.thesuccessprinciples.com/resources. The good news is that you don't have to go all the way to England to discover what you are really here to do. You can simply complete 2 simple exercises that will help you clarify your purpose. Your inner guidance system is your joy. It is the soul's duty to be loyal to its own desires. It must abandon itself to its master passion. Name Rebecca West, best-selling author. You were born with an inner guidance system that tells you when you're on or off purpose by the amount of joy you are experiencing. The things that bring you the greatest joy are in alignment with your purpose. Begin to home in on your purpose. Here are a couple of exercises. First is to make a list of the times you felt the most joyful and alive. What are the common elements of these experiences? Can you figure out a way to make a living doing these things? Pat Williams is the senior vice president of the NBA's Orlando Magic basketball team. He's also written more than 70 books and is a professional speaker. When I asked him what he felt the greatest secret to success was, he replied, figure out what you love to do as young as you can, and then organize your life around figuring out how to make a living at it. For young Pat, it was sports, more specifically baseball. Father took him to his first baseball game in Philadelphia. He fell in love with the game. He learned to read by reading the sports section of the New York Times. He knew he wanted to grow up and have a career in sports. He devoted almost every waking moment to it. Collected baseball cards, played sports, and wrote a sports column for the school newspaper. Pat went on to have a career in the front office of the Philadelphia Phillies baseball team, then with the Philadelphia 76ers basketball team. The NBA considered granting an expansion team franchise to Orlando. Pat was there to lead the fight. Now in his 70s, Pat has enjoyed 50 plus years doing what he loves. He's enjoyed every minute of it. Once you're clear about what brings you the greatest joy, you'll have a major insight into your purpose. Second exercise is a simple but powerful way to create a compelling statement of your life purpose that can guide your behavior. Take time now to complete the following exercise: the life purpose exercise. List two of your unique personal qualities, such as enthusiasm and creativity. List one or two ways you enjoy expressing those qualities when interacting with others, such as to support and to inspire. 3. Assume the world is perfect right now. What does this world look like? How is everyone interacting with everyone else? What does it feel like? Write your answer as a statement in the present tense, describing the ultimate condition, perfect world as you see it and feel it. Remember, a perfect world is a fun place to be. Example: everyone is freely expressing their own unique talents. Everyone is working in harmony. Everyone is expressing love. Find the three prior subdivisions of this paragraph into a single statement. See the example on the next page. There are many ways to approach defining your purpose. I learned this version of life purpose exercise from Arnold M. Patent, spiritual coach and author of You Can Have It All. His most recent book is The Journey. Read more about how to contact Arnold at www.thesuccessprinciples.com/resources. Example: my purpose is to use my creativity and enthusiasm to support and inspire others to freely express their talents in a harmonious and loving way. Here are some examples of life's purpose statements that people in my recent workshops have written. Use my humor, creativity, and knowledge to inspire, uplift, and empower people in recovery to stay sober. Recovery coach and author. To inspire and empower small business owners to systematize for easier revenue generation. Small business consultant and author. To inspire people to have faith in themselves and believe in their natural genius. Educator. Raise healthy, prosperous children, make a difference in the world. Full-time homemaker. Create a world in which people are living ecologically sustainable, spiritually fulfilling, and socially just lives. Environmentalist and social activist. Use my vast knowledge of integrated medicine to educate, inspire, and empower people to live longer and healthier lives. Holistic medical doctor. To live every day to the fullest, and give back as much as possible while appreciating someone special every day. Contractor and home builder. Live my life with integrity and compassion while serving others and to always value the unexpected. Fireman. Staying on purpose. Once you've determined and written down your life purpose, read it every day, preferably in the morning. If you are artistic or strongly visual by nature, you may want to draw or paint a symbol or picture that represents your life purpose and then hang it somewhere on the refrigerator opposite your desk or your bed, where you will see it every day. It will keep you focused on your purpose. As you move forward in the next few chapters to define your vision and your goals, make sure they are aligned with and serve to fulfill your purpose. Another approach to clarifying your purpose is to set aside some time for quiet reflection, using meditation to inquire within. Goal 47. After you become relaxed and enter into a state of deep self love and peacefulness, ask yourself, what is my purpose for living? What is my unique role in the universe? Allow the answer to simply come to you. Let it be as expansive as you can imagine. The words that come need not be flowery or poetic. What is important is how inspired the words make you feel. Really want to go deep with this exercise? You can do 2 more exercises we do in my Breakthrough to Success training. The first is the passion test. Sample exercise you can go through alone or with a partner. The process can be found in the book The Passion Test by Janet Atwood, Bloom, 2008. The other exercise, which many people find to be the most powerful, is the Life Purpose Guided Visualization, part of my Awakening Power set of meditations on CD. All of my professors told us the key to success is doing something you love. I love living at home with you and mom. Sorry to my YouTube folks, my camera on my Victus is not working, so you will not be able to see comic. One of a couple guys just sharing cups of coffee. The program contains 11 guided visualizations narrated by myself and Dr. Deborah Sambella. You can order the audio program at jackcanfield.com. Okay. That chapter was surprisingly concise. I'm relieved because it is a Monday after all. I'll try to keep this series up as long as I can, reading a chapter a day of these success principles. As I've referenced, I will only skip a day on days when I feel like very tired or just wanting to take a break or day off. I'll just skip a day. But I'll try to just keep doing a chapter a day for as long as I can. It'll take, I believe, 67 such days. I can double check before I wrap up today's episode. This was Principle 2, Be Clear Why You're Here, an entire chapter simply about life purpose. Let me check and see how many chapters there are. I believe 67, if I'm not mistaken. 67. Connect with people who can expand your vision. Yes, there are 67 such chapters. Success Principle. Alrighty, folks. All right. Hope you've enjoyed this series so far. Please remember to pay it forward, like, comment, share, subscribe, donation. I will be back tomorrow as far as I can predict. Chapter 3, Principle 3. So much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. To clear why you are here. Good rest of the day. Have a good night. Tight. Watching.